G'day everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up the Taylor Drift Ultimate Pro Aim version 5.3 script that's available for the Cronus Zen. I'll also show you how to enter and navigate the menu, change values, and also give a basic explanation for each mod. To save some people some time, if you're watching this video to find the best settings, then you can stop watching now because this won't have anything to do with that. This video is to mainly give you a basic understanding of the script and to make sure that you have it set up properly after first downloading it. If I go into extreme detail for everything, this video will be over an hour, which I don't want and I'm pretty sure you don't either. If you'd like to download this script, you can get it from the Taylor Drift Discord. There'll be a link to the Discord in the description of this video, along with a link to another video of mine that shows you how to install the script on your Zen. Let's get into it. The first thing you want to do is make sure you have the script selected on the Zen. You can do this by pressing the blue button on the right hand side of the Zen until it says Taylor Drift Pro Aim version 5.3 on the screen. From here, we need to enter the script menu. To do this, you need to press LT and menu if you have an Xbox controller, or L2 and options if you use a PlayStation controller. Once you've done that, you'll now be in the mod menu. From here, you can press up or down on the D-pad to scroll through the menu, and you can press A on Xbox or X on PlayStation to enter into the options of a particular mod. Once you're in there, you can use left and right on the D-pad to go through any of the other available options, and up and down on the D-pad to turn them on or off. If you need to change values, it's as simple as holding LT or L2 and using the D-pad to adjust. Left and right to adjust the numbers by 1 at a time, up and down to adjust them 10 at a time, sometimes more, it depends on the mod. Once you're done with any changes, all you need to do is press B or circle to back out of the menu, and it will automatically save any changes that you've made. Okay, so that covers entering the menu, navigating your way around the script, and changing values. Now let's look at setting it up. Firstly, we're going to enter the menu using LT and menu or L2 and options. Then we'll scroll down to where it says controller. Press A or X to enter the controller settings. If you play on the default button layout, you can leave it on default. If you play on any of the other button layouts, you need to select it from this list by pressing up or down until the one you play on is on the screen. Note, this is very important. If you play on any of the flipped button layouts, you will now enter the menu with LB and menu or L1 and options. You will also need to change values with LB and D-pad or L1 and D-pad. Once you've selected your button layout, press B or circle once to go back to the menu, and we now want to go to the Profiles menu. The first thing you will see is the Profile button option. This will be the button that makes the script change from primary to secondary profile and back again. You can choose whatever button you like in the options, but the best one is triangle/Y, as this will make the script change from primary to secondary settings and back again as you change weapons in the game. To select the button, all you need to do is press up or down on the D-pad until the button you want is on the screen. After that, press right on the D-pad once to go over to the resync buttons. Sometimes your weapons get a little bit mixed up and you might be holding your primary in the game, but the script will be on secondary. And then when you change to your secondary in the game, the script changes back to primary. So this is where the resync button comes in and you can fix it. To select your resync buttons, simply hold L2 or LT and use left and right on the D-pad to select the first button. Once you've done that, let go of LT or L2, go to the next button option, hold L2, LT again, and use left and right on the D-pad to choose the second button. I personally go with LT, L2 and D-pad down. Some people go with LT, L2 and triangle Y. It's up to you. Now that we have the resync button selected, we move over to the Warzone profile and use the same method we just used for the resync buttons to select our Warzone profile buttons. The Warzone profile is a third profile that allows us to have separate anti-recoil settings for a third weapon, although it's best to use it for ground loot. Once you've selected the Warzone profile buttons, move over to where it says Use Profiles and make sure that is turned on. The next option is Default Press, and we're going to leave that off. Next is the weapon list. Feel free to change this if you want, but it has nothing to do with anti-recoil or any mods. Next is the title screen, so this has been added for the people that like to have this script on multiple slots to make it easier to know which one you're on. Okay, so now we've sorted the controller and our profile options. Now let's look at quick toggles. Quick toggles allow you to quickly turn a mod on or off by pressing a 2-button combination of your choice. As you can see, I have my rapid fire set to a quick toggle of L2, LT and D-pad up. To select the quick toggle buttons, we use the same method we used to select the resync buttons and Warzone profile buttons. If you're not sure what that is, rewind the video. Next, we'll go to MISC mods. In here, you'll find a bunch of mods that you may or may not want to turn on. So scroll through using left or right on the D-pad and press up or down on the D-pad to turn any of them on or off. I'll go through an explanation and demonstration of each one later in this video. Now let's have a look at the aim assist stuff. Don't expect me to give you the best aim assist settings because that's not what this video is for. And when people post videos about the best aim assist settings, it's the best aim assist settings for them. You might like them if you try them, but not everyone will. So this is why it's important to play around with the aim assist stuff yourself until you find something you like. For me personally, I barely change anything. Taylor Drift sets default values for the aim assist stuff, and they're at those values for a reason, and the reason is because they work. It may not be absolutely perfect for every single player, but it works. In the aim assist menu, you'll see an option for double impact and BATS AA. With double impact, you can use up and down on the D-pad to choose version 1 or 2. Version 1 is the same Taylor Assist mod that's been in his previous scripts. Version 2 is the same as well, but it only activates once you move your right stick past its dead zone threshold, so it will feel a little bit different to version 1. I'm not going to go through an entire aim assist explanation, otherwise the video will go forever. I'll do another video going a bit more in depth with the aim assist stuff in the future. Once you choose between version 1 and 2, we can press A or X to enter the aim assist settings, and we can navigate our way through here, turn stuff on or off, and change the values the same way we have with everything else. The only thing I changed was the dead zone option, which I matched to my in-game dead zone. Next is BATS AA, or sticky aim as it's better known. Press up or down to turn that on or off, and A or X to enter the sticky aim settings and change them around if you want. As you can see, I've changed mine a little bit from what the default values are, but you don't have to, it's completely up to you. If you're not comfortable with changing stuff, then check the user aim assist values channel in the Taylor Drift Discord and copy someone else's for now. Just don't expect it to be perfect, as everyone's idea of the best values is completely different. Dogs Triple is another aim assist mod. I personally never felt a massive difference using it with Taylor Assist and Sticky Aim, so I don't use it, but it's there in case you'd like to. All it is another aim assist mod. Just like Taylor Drift has Taylor Assist and BATS has Sticky Aim, Dogs the Fighter has Dogs Triple. Now, something new that's been added to this script is Sniper Mode. Sniper Mode is activated and deactivated by pressing LT or L2 and double tapping left on the D-pad. To change your Sniper Mode settings, you need to enter the Sniper Mods menu and choose what you'd like to have on or off and adjust the values. Steady Aim slows down your sense when you're in the enemy aim assist area. The Sense option allows you to adjust the sensitivity of when you have Sniper Mode activated. So say for example, you play on 7/7 sensitivity, but when you snipe, you prefer that to be a little bit lower. You can adjust that with the General Sense and ADS Sense options instead, so when you turn Sniper Mode on, your in-game sense will be a little bit lower, making it easier to make smaller adjustments with your aim. Okay, so by now, we know how to enter the menu, navigate around the script, change the values, and set the script up. Now I'm going to jump in a private lobby and go through the mods to show you what they do. Okay, so the first one is anti-recoil. I haven't gone through that yet in this video. The reason why is because for Progressive and also for the Legacy anti-recoil, I have full in-depth videos on both of those on how to work out the values, which I'll leave a link to in the description of this video. With Rumble anti-recoil, you work Rumble anti-recoil out the exact same way that you work out Legacy anti-recoil. So if you want to know how to work that out, check out the description because there'll be a full video guide on how to work those out there. I'm sorry I can't do it here, but the video's already gone for long enough and I want to get through these other mods. Okay, so the first one we'll look at is Rapid Fire. I'll go into here, turn Rapid Fire on. You also need to adjust the rounds per second or RPS. I'm going to pop it on 13, 14 for now. Back out, save, and I'm just going to aim and also just hold the trigger. Obviously got anti-recoil on too, that's why it went down, but either way, the rapid fire works just fine. So you can use that for shotguns, burst weapons, single fire weapons. Either way, rapid fire works. Next is Akimbo rapid fire, same thing. You need to turn that on, and you also need to adjust the RPS. So I'm just going to bump that up to around about the same, just for the example here. Back out, so that saves. Then I'm just going to hold the shoot trigger. There you go. Again, anti-recoil's on it, that's why it's going down. So if I turn that down, or turn it off really. Back. Give you another example. And there you go. So Akimbo rapid fire works fine as well. Next is burst fire. So this will turn automatic weapons into burst weapons if you'd like to do that. You just need to turn it on and adjust the hold and release time to get it the way you'd like it. I'm just going to leave it on the default values for now to give you the example. I'll turn that on, back out, save. I'm going to ADS and shoot. There you go. Brave Shot is next. Turning this on will automatically make it so when you shoot, your operator will move from left to right. So I'm going to turn that on. Out. There you go. Halo Sense is a sensitivity modifier. So by turning this on and adjusting the general sense, that's the exact same as changing your horizontal and vertical stick sensitivity in the game settings. Changing the ADS sense is the exact same as changing your ADS multiplier in the game. But the Fire Sense mod here lets you change the sensitivity of when you're hip firing only, which you can't change in the game settings. So that allows you to do that. Slide Cancel is pretty self-explanatory. I've got the Modern Warfare one on. If you use this script for Cold War, you need to choose the Cold War one. But I'll show you the Modern Warfare option. As you can see, I'm just tapping B or tapping circle and it works just fine. Now, what you can do with this slide cancel mod, if you go back into here, slide cancel, you can adjust the slide cancel delay. So you can adjust how long you want to slide for before it makes the slide cancel. Prone shot will make you go prone as you start shooting. So this one's good for multiplayer if you like drop shotting. You can see there. Jump shot makes you jump as you're shooting. So turning bunny hop on allows you to hold the jump button and your operator will continue jumping. So if I turn that on, and then just hold the jump button, there we go. If you want to bunny hop corners, you can do these ones. This just holding the jump button instead of continuously tapping it. Fast melee option, when you turn that on, allows you to hold your melee button and it continues to do so. So if I do mine, just holding it down, there we go. It swings as fast as possible. The next one is enemy ping. If you turn this one on, it's not going to work here in the multiplayer private lobby, but if I went into Plunder or you're playing Warzone and you have this on, it just means whenever you're firing, it pings wherever you're firing. So if you happen to be shooting at somebody, it'll automatically ping them. Okay, so that's it for the fire mods and the misc mods. I'm going to jump into a Plunder match to show you the driving mode example and also the enemy ping example as well. Okay, so enemy ping is the first thing I'll show you. If you turn that on, no enemies around, but you'll get the point either way. If I shoot over here with that on, you can see it's marking.
Movement.
There we go.
Movement. Movement.
All right, so it can get quite annoying, but that's what it does. Next, I'll go over driving mode. So driving mode is activated by pressing L2 or LT and double tapping right on the D-pad, or it's L1 or LB and double tapping right on the D-pad if you play on one of the flipped controller layouts. Now, you need to activate this once you get in the car. I'll show you what happens if you don't activate it. So I'm going to run over here, jump in this one. I've got the sound muted because it's annoying. Once you go to drive off, as you can see, the screen goes a little bit crazy because we've got aim assist stuff on, anti-recoil on, and that's quite annoying. So once you're in the car, if you activate the driving mode by, like I said, L2, LT, double tapping right on the D-pad, drive mode is now activated. So we can drive off. There's now no screen shake. Nothing happens. All the mods are now deactivated. And all you need to do to deactivate the driving mode is to press X or square to get out of the vehicle. So, yeah, and there we go. It's been deactivated. And all your other mods are now on. And that's everything. So by now, you should definitely know how to enter the mod menu, navigate your way around the menu, change the values, and have a basic understanding of what each of the mods do. I will be making a few videos in the near future that explain sniper mode and explain the aim assist a little bit more in depth. I just didn't want this video going any longer than what it needed to. As you know, I'm all about the quick and straight to the point tutorials. But either way, if you followed along, everything should be set up correctly. And you should be able to go out there and have fun playing the game. If you do have any questions about the script or something you're not sure of, ask them in the comments or feel free to message me on Discord and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You guys have been pretty patient waiting for this one and I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.